up there. Marvin Williams was huge for him throughout the game, keeping him in with some timely threes, and Jeremy Lin came in and gave him a spark off the bench. So we just weathered the storm, and this is the second time in a row where the game's gotten close, and we found a way to kind of get our lead back.
Big crowd around number 10's locker. Coach Bud said it was the best game he's played all year long. How good was it to see that from him?
It's good. It's really good. It's good for us to kind of add to that depth. Get different guys doing something every night, and Tim is a great player. Works hard every day, and all you got to do is get in his ear a little bit, and he'll pick it up.
I finally got a long road trip heading out west. Kind of mentality you want to approach that with?
Just try to get wins. We're going to some hostile environments, get some very good teams, and with these last 2 wins at home, it's a good way to kind of end the homestand and get the momentum rolling heading out west.
All right, good luck out west.
Yeah, thank you.
When they start 1 for 19, is that what you guys are doing, or what?
A little bit of both, and I guess we gotta give ourselves some credit as well. We were flying around, contesting a lot of shots, and I thought defensively our rotations were great. Guys were committing to whatever they wanted to do. Just like last game, we weren't hesitating or anything. We just ran at a guy, and the guys behind him rotated.
When they get it to 2, is there a discussion on the bench or as a team before you go on that run to put it away?
We just got to pick it up. We start going through the motions and relaxing a little bit and settling a little bit. I think we kind of took our foot off the gas, and when we got back going, it's because we put the heat on the rim and got some easy shots.
Is this the type of defense that you guys will have to have and sustain over the course of this road trip if you want to be successful at it coming back here?
Definitely, defense is going to give us a chance, regardless how the shots are falling. So I think when we start, the game with a defensive mindset and making it tough on teams, and that leads to so many other things. Getting out of transition, letting our big dogs around like Allen Paul was so tough to guard. Once we get the ball out of transition, running from rim to rim. So I think once we start getting stops and playing Hawks basketball, it'll be tough to beat.
As it turns out, how important was that fast start that you guys got off to?
Oh, it was good. Anytime you give yourself a little bit of cushion, teams are going to make a run. Percentages always add up, and they started up kind of cold and they got hot, but we did our work early and kind of gave us a little bit of elbow room to kind of hold them off.
They talked about it being an afternoon game, and it's hard for both teams in that situation to adjust. Was there a key to you guys in preparation for this, or just anything about the start that was your advantage?
I think we're looking at a hungry group of guys right now, and it's getting down to the nitty-gritty as far as playoff position. So each game matters. Not saying that it didn't matter early in the year, but it's now or never, and you see a lot of guys with their back against the wall, and we were fighting for what we deserve.
Can't you hit that 3 in the fourth quarter and look back at the Charlotte bench? Was somebody saying something?
I know a couple of those guys over there. I played against Troy Daniels in college when he went to VCU, so it's just
a little intimidation.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Another guy you played with, obviously, and guys you played with the first visit here on the West Coast. You mentioned that defense. When you're facing a task like that, I mean, you guys obviously professional players as well. You have a certain amount of pride, and you know that you've been able to hang with them. You showed that in the past. So, how do you approach the task? Because some people will look at it as impossible, considering the way they're playing. How do you guys approach it?
We got to do whatever we did here times 10, because they haven't lost all year at home, and thinking they're a very tough team. A lot of people watched the game last night. I did. So, they ended their trip on a good, their road trip on a good note, and they're gonna be looking ready to defend Oracle.
Well, your boy Steph, obviously, you guys and what happened when he hit that 3 here last week has been well chronicled. When you're defending someone like that, what can you do when he has it going the way he has?
Just contest it. He's a special player. He plays really well with his team. They got a really good team around him, and it's tough to kind of key in on him. And he's learned how to pick his spots, and he's very, very talented. So you just try to prepare for him and just keep your hand up.
Last thing for me, the one thing your boy Zach wanted to pass along and ask. The respect that you guys have, for each other as players, is certainly well documented. If you're a GM and you have to make that first pick right now to start your team, who would be the cornerstone?
No brainer, me. Nah, just kidding. No, but yeah, definitely Steph right now. You know, Kevin Durant special, LeBron James obviously, but you know, for him to have the season he had last year, and you know, people are like, there's no way he can do it better. You know, he's definitely changing the whole landscape of basketball, and you know, it's good for us.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good trip.
Thanks.